You are listening to or watching She is a Goal Setter with Wendy Shields. If you are a goal setter with a desire to learn from others, you are in the right place. This lake-loving, photo-taking, success-driven, business-owning mother and grandmother would love to walk you through the wins, the losses, the ups, and the downs. We will focus on the real things that will help you meet and achieve your goals while sharing and cheering on others who are with the quest to do the same. Let's get started. Hi, I'm Wendy Shields with She's a Goal Setter. I'm here today with Lindsey McGlone, and she's going to tell us a little bit about her business and share with us her successes.
Well, my name is Lindsey McGlone, and I own LA Design based in West Liberty, Ohio here. And we are a small boutique graphic design firm. So we do website design, print design, you name it, invitations, posters, postcards, social media design, apparel.
Okay, that's awesome. That is awesome. Okay, I had a couple questions for you about your ideas. What is your definition of success?
I would say my definition of success kind of revolves around my clients and how happy they are with the end product of what we create. Success to me is when they are overjoyed with what we've done for them, and then they want to spread the word of mouth, and they suggest our services to other people.
Yes. How long have you been in business?
I've been in business about 12 years now.
Oh, okay, wonderful,
Yeah.
wonderful. So do you keep your goals written?
Yes, I would say typically we write down our goals. I have a team of 3, so every year at the beginning of the year we sit down and we've got long-term and short-term goals, and then actually we typically have daily goals too. We keep our little written notebook lists full of our goals for the day, our goals for the week. We have content calendars. And we use a program called Asana, and that kind of keeps us organized and kind of lays out our different goals for each day.
Asana, is that only on Mac? Are you Mac?
Actually, it's a web-based program, so
okay.
I believe anyone can use it.
Okay. I was thinking that it was only good on Mac. So everybody I ever hear talk about it happens to use Mac.
Yes. And we do.
Okay.
Everything's Apple.
Okay.
Every product we use is Apple.
Okay. Very good. Okay. Let's see. So what kind of system do you keep, what you just said, Asana, is what you use to keep your schedule and everything there then? Is that how you do it? Or?
Yeah, typically between Asana and our written lists, and every morning we come in and we talk about basically our goals for the day, and we lay everything out. And like I said, I have 2 additional team members, and we kind of divide up the workload. Each of us kind of specialize in a different type of, design work, and so, we divvy up the work. And
okay, very good. How about, what was your biggest challenge about starting your business?
My biggest challenge probably was just bringing on new clients. I started with a pretty solid client. You might know of them, Cedar Fair Entertainment Company. They own Cedar Point, Kings Island, actually 11 different amusement parks in the United States and Canada. So that was a great start when I was freelancing.
Absolutely.
And I lived up in Sandusky and worked in the park in their in-house graphic design department. And then I worked up there for about 2 years, and I decided that after those 2 years I wanted to move back to my hometown. And so I moved back, and they actually asked me to stay on remote. So I carried them over, working remote, working freelance, as my biggest client. But then, I just stuck to it, and I looked for new clients, looked for new business, and you know, that was probably my biggest challenge, just bringing on new business and getting settled in.
Do you do most of it like through social media? I mean, the attracting of the new clients, or do you, contact,
Yeah.
you reach out to them, or how do you?
Honestly, since the beginning, you know, at first I was out there looking online at different job platforms, Indeed, Monster, you know, the typical platforms. But then as I started to do more work and we had somewhat of a web presence, it kind of just took the word of mouth form, and so we just did good work and people would spread the word.
That is wonderful. What do you feel like the biggest sacrifice you made for your business was?
That's a really tough question. Sacrifices.
I'll tell you, my biggest sacrifice when I was a real estate broker is looking back was I missed a lot of things with my kids.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. You know, that kind of gives me more of an idea too. When I first started working freelance, when I moved back to this area, I literally, I don't even know how many hours worth of work I put in a week. And, you know, it was nice because I wasn't a mom yet. I was married, but my husband worked a lot too. And so, sometimes I was up until 2, 3 o'clock in the morning trying to get work done, and, you know, I spent a lot of time working, which, you know, it was worth it. I put in the work, and, you know, since then, you know, we've become more successful.
Absolutely.
But time and sleep.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Like, yeah, a lot of you, when you see your friends going and running and doing things on the weekends or doing whatever, and you're like, I've got to work because I got to get mine. You know what I mean? But yeah, that I think is always a sacrifice, but I think it's usually worth it.
Yeah.
You know,
definitely.
we do that for the first 4 or 5 years maybe, and then we get have a little more flexibility or something than some of those other choices that other people make. So.
Well, and it's been nice because, you know, I did put in that initial like really hardcore work. I then was able to have the ability to bring on 2 additional designers to help me.
That's wonderful.
So that's been huge.
Was it hard for you? I know for me, even like when I first started hiring a personal assistant, so handing things over, because it's like, I know exactly how I want all of these things done.
Yes.
You know,
It is difficult to kind of delegate and let loose of the reins a little bit, but I feel like, you know, I've tried to be there every step of the way. I've tried to be a good teacher.
Absolutely.
And, you know, I've gotten to the point with both of my girls that I feel confident, you know, that they do an amazing job, and I feel confident that they can speak with the clients one-on-one if it's necessary. So, yeah.
Wonderful.
Let loose a little bit.
It works out great once you can do it, but it's hard. I think it's hard. That was always something that was challenging to me. It's kind of like, this is my baby. I worked really hard to get this. I can't let it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I get it.
Yeah, absolutely. And let's see. So what's your average work day like?
Hour-wise, like how many hours I typically
Or
put in?
how many hours do you work, or you mean you always come into the office? Is it a Monday through Friday, or what's
Yep.
the?
It's a Monday through Friday. I mean, typically it'll spill over into my evenings and my weekends because you know, technology, I always have my phone with me. I'm always checking my email and social media and everything. But typically Monday through Friday, we're in the office by 8.
Okay.
And we usually leave by 5.
Okay. Oh, that's great. That's wonderful.
Yep.
Let's see. And do you see this business always being part of your life?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's
And,
wonderful.
you know, I honestly don't know what else I would do. I love what I do, and you know, I can't.
That's
believe-
success to me.
Yeah.
is when we get to say, I'm excited to go to work today.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, I think back when I started 12 years ago, I never imagined that it was going to be what it is today, and I was going to have. You know, I used to work remote, you know, from my home, and now I have a physical office that I love to come to, and I love to have clients in, and you know, I really can't see myself doing anything else.
That's wonderful. That's really great. Well, I just want to thank you very much for your time today. And can you tell us how people can get a hold of you if they
Yeah, sure. I have a website. It is www.ladesign.com, or anyone can contact me via phone. It's 937-935-3396.
Okay, and are you on social media as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And
LA Design Co.
Okay. Okay, very good.
Instagram and Facebook.
Instagram and Facebook. Okay, very good. Okay, well, thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
We're done? Seriously? All that work and we're done? I guess we'll see you next week. Oh yeah, subscribe.